So, I moved into this neighborhood in Las Vegas last year. One of the first neighbors I met, let's call him Eric, lived one house to the left from the house directly across the street from mine. He introduced himself and offered to help me carry stuff into my house from my U-Haul. So cool guy right off the bat, right? He lives with his wife and 2 kids, I think ages 2 and 5. And he's outside his house a lot because he vapes a lot and doesn't want to vape inside the house with his kids. I walk my dog 3 to 4 times a day, so I'm always running into him outside, and we make small talk while my dog rolls around on his grass. One of the few lots with real grass in this neighborhood. So tonight, I was out walking my dog around 11:30 p.m. for his pre-bedtime bathroom break. Eric works graveyard at one of the MGM properties on the Las Vegas Strip and usually goes to work around 10 to 10:30 p.m. Our houses are towards the end of the block. Me and the dog are about 3 to 4 houses from the corner at the other end of the block, so we're about 10 plus houses away from mine and Eric's house. I notice this car pulls up and parks on the street about 3 houses behind me, almost at the corner. Guy gets out and starts walking towards me, and now I'm paying attention because why isn't he walking into one of the houses directly in front of his car? He gets to about 1 house from me and then he crosses the street to the other side. So now we're both walking parallel to each other. He's walking faster than me because I stop to let my dog sniff whatever he wants to. He gets to about 4 houses away from Eric's house and stops and pulls out his cell phone, maybe texting, for a couple of minutes, enough time that I caught up to him and pulled slightly ahead. Now I'm looking at him because it's just fucking weird that he's parked all the way down the block when the street in front of me and Eric's house only has 1 car parked on the curb. This guy must be up to no good. He starts walking again, and now I'm nearly directly across the street from Eric's house. I'm stopped, acting like my dog is sniffing something because I don't want to walk into my house and have this guy follow me or something. What I see next is the guy hurriedly walk to the side yard of Eric's house, and I'm like, oh fuck. Is this guy going to burglarize Eric's place? Nope. Eric's wife opens the side door to the garage, lean out, and gives him a hug, and I can't tell if it was a peck to the cheek or a quick kiss. And then they both walk into the garage. Actually, as I typed this out, I just realized why he went to the side yard. Eric's front door has a Nest camera. Eric and his wife almost exclusively uses the main garage door to get in and out. So this is suspect etc. as fuck, right? It's Vegas and we keep weird hours here. But who visits socially around midnight? And if it's a social/friendly visit, why not park directly on the street in front of the house? Or even the driveway, which is always clear because the wife parks inside the garage while Eric parks on the street. I think they were deliberately avoiding being seen by the Nest camera on the front door. I don't think Eric has any other cameras other than the front doorbell thingy. So now what do I do? My loyalty is with Eric, and while we're not friends or anything, we don't hang out other than when we see each other on the street. He's still a good guy that doesn't deserve this. I have never actually met the wife. I don't even know her name. I see her leaving and entering the garage, but I hardly ever/never see her outside. Do I tell him and possibly cause this family to break apart? They have 2 young kids, man. On the other hand, I don't think I can look him in the eyes again when I see him out there tomorrow. What do you married people think? I went back to the other end of the block around 12:15 a.m. to take a picture of the car and license plate, just in case. I'm gonna be stewing over this situation all goddamn night. Lack of anyway. 24 hours later finally had time to sit down and crack my tablet open. Holy shit, I must have struck a nerve. While I can't read 2,700 plus comments, I read to about the top 25 highest rated. Some of the most recent ones in my notifications are just unhinged. Stop project-centering your insecurities on me. I've also had some interesting DMs ranging from people asking if it's somebody close to them because the details match too closely. It's not so far. To a major news outlet wanting to cover the story, which I think is a bad idea. To people suggesting that I blackmail the wife to sleep with her. What the fuck is wrong with you people? As to what I'm going to do, I still don't know. It's a good thing I didn't see Eric out there today because I really don't know what to do. The top-rated comment feels right, but I'm also leaning towards the let him know anonymously option, which I think might still point towards me because I don't really see him talking to any other neighbor that I've seen. And yes, minding my own business still remains on the table. And no, I'm not married, I don't have kids, and no, I'm not putting cameras to monitor their house. I do have a security system, but they only record on motion and I have the sensor limited to the fence line. The dude's not walking by my house anyway. You either keep your mouth shut or provide evidence. License plate would be a nice start. I did. Plates and car both. Forgot to add that on my original post. I would give him a heads up just saying, "Hey Eric, just thought I'd let you know that when I was out walking the dog last night at time and saw a guy acting really suspicious. He parked down the road, walked towards our houses, then crossed the street onto your side. He stopped in front of door number and was messing around on his phone, then went onto your lot, but avoided the front door and camera. I thought I saw him go in as someone opened the garage door open from inside. I hope it was someone just visiting and not wanting to wake your kids, but because he was avoiding the car and his face on your cameras, in case you find anything missing, this is his car and plate number. This comes across as being the concerned neighbor, but given him the opportunity to investigate or confirm it was a relative, etc.